What's up, guys? So I just finished watching the Sony PlayStation E3 conference. It was a little weird, but the main games they showed off looked amazing, so let's get right into it. So this was one of the more weird conferences I've seen from Sony and from PlayStation because of the way that they structured it. It was in different areas and they had intermissions between showing the games, which kind of killed the flow of the entire conference. But the four main games where they went into deep gameplay and that they showed off were all amazing. They all looked absolutely incredible. The first game they showed off was The Last of Us 2. Now, The Last of Us 1 was probably one of my favorite games ever made, so I had such high expectations for The Last of Us 2, and this trailer just makes the game look so good. It was gruesome, it was action-packed. They showed the hand-to-hand combat, they showed the stealth, they showed the weapon use, and it just looked absolutely amazing. A game that I cannot wait for, and a game that I'm on the edge of my seat just watching these crazy trailers. So if you have not checked this trailer out yet, if you've missed the conference, honestly, just go check out that trailer. It'll be absolutely amazing. So I'm so excited for this. Fortunately, there was no release date announced with it. And then they took a random break where they had Sean Layden on. They were interviewing him. They asked him questions about Naughty Dog, and they asked him questions about God of War and how they're bringing New Game Plus to God of War. Then they showed a quick Black Ops 4 trailer bringing back 4 classic Black Ops maps to the game. And they also announced that you can download right now, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, Black Ops 3 for free, which is a really good deal. I mean, it's still like $30 Black Ops 3 if you want to buy it new. So it's actually a really good deal, and it is a pretty decent game. It's a pretty decent Call of Duty game, even though it has that boost jumping and the sliding and the advanced movement system. Then they showed off a quick teaser trailer for Destiny 2, the Forsaken expansion coming on September 4th. And then they dove into a deep gameplay trailer for Ghost of Tsushima. Now, this is another game from last E3. When I first saw it, I was extremely excited for it. And this trailer, the one thing I have to say is that the graphics and the atmosphere and the environments look absolutely incredible. And it's what you expect from Sony Studios because they really know how to optimize them for the PlayStation 4. However, I was left a little bit unsure about whether I will really enjoy this game as much as I thought I would, because when I first saw the first trailer back at the other E3, I thought it was going to be a faster, more action-packed samurai game, but it looks like it's going to be a slower combat game where you take on enemies one by one and you counter and dodge. Don't get me wrong, it looked amazing. I'm definitely very interested in seeing more about it, but it just wasn't really what I was expecting. I was definitely expecting a faster style of game. It also incorporates stealth, and just the atmospheres, like I said, look absolutely amazing. Then they showed off another game called Control, and this looks like a new game, and it's kind of like a sci-fi style of game where you're playing as a female protagonist and you can manipulate the environment and you can kind of float and fly around. It looked pretty interesting. I'm not really too sure what it's about because it was a short trailer, but make sure to check out that trailer if you're interested in seeing it. It's called Control. And then they went to Resident Evil 2 Remake, and everyone went crazy when they saw this. Honestly, when I first saw the trailer, I'm like, it's going to be Days Gone, but then I remembered them saying, I think previously they weren't showing Days Gone at the E3 conference because they've already shown stuff off about it. But yes, it is Resident Evil 2. It's going to be a remake. It looks like it's going to be all redone. The trailer was really cool because you're in the perspective of a rat, and then you were in a room where someone was getting attacked by a zombie, and then the shelf fell on you as the rat and you died. So it was a really cool trailer. It's one of the best Resident Evil games ever made, and it's going to probably look absolutely amazing remade on the PlayStation 4. Then they went over to a kind of funny game. It's a comedy action platformer where it's called Trover Saves the Universe. And again, they showed a quick gameplay trailer, not too much, but the graphic style looks very basic, but it looks like it'll be a pretty funny game. I'm definitely interested in checking that out. I always love action platforming games, especially ones that are funny and ones that have interesting, funny comedic storylines to them. And then they went on to show Kingdom Hearts 3. They showed an extended gameplay trailer, or at least one that I haven't seen before, which with more of the action, more of the fighting mechanics, and it had characters from Pirates of the Caribbean as well as all of the other franchises in Disney. And it kind of ended off with the original trailer we've seen from the Xbox conference as well as the Square Enix conference. And they dropped the bomb at the very end saying that they will have a Kingdom Hearts collection with all of the Kingdom Hearts, which is completely amazing. It even includes Kingdom Hearts 3, the new one coming out. Then they went to Death Stranding, the next big game that they showed deep gameplay of. And to be completely honest, like all of the other games, looks amazing, but this one was complete. I don't understand it. I need somebody in the comments below to explain to me the game. This is where what I understand, just from what I can take from that trailer, was that you're traversing lots of massive environments, you're carrying a lot of backpacks around, and you're just trying to avoid dying, because when you die you go back in time or back in the past or something. That's pretty much all I understood from it. It's what Kojima does. He keeps you guessing exactly what the game is, but I have no idea really, other than what I can take from that trailer. It just really confused me. So if you guys have a better understanding of what this trailer entailed and better understanding of what you think this game is, but I would love to know in the comments below. Then I did a quick teaser trailer. They will be bringing out Nioh 2, which is a great thing because the first Nioh was an awesome game, and it's kind of like a samurai game. It looks kind of similar to Ghost of Tsushima. That's why I was kind of confused why Ghost of Tsushima wasn't faster combat, because they do have Nioh, which is more like slower one-on-one combat. And then they finished it off with the game I am most hyped about, and that is Spider-Man. And this looks like it's going to be the best Spider-Man game ever made by Insomniac Games. They showed the fast gameplay, the fighting, the swinging through the air, and they showed all of the villains in the game. And it ended off where Spider-Man saw something and like he was on the brink of death. So it just looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for this game when it drops in September. And yeah, that's how the conference ended. It was a little weird, a little broken up. Not what I expected, not what a lot of people expected, but the games that they showed, those 4 main games, were all like 10s out of 10s. They look like they're going to be amazing games. So I can't wait for all of those. So yeah, that's what I thought about this conference. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.